At this time, working through Fiverr has become much more difficult, even for experienced Fiverr, not to talk of newbies or beginners that are coming into the system, because whatever gig you want to offer, whatever popular gig that you think people has been offering and has been making money, if you try to offer them now, there are dozens and dozens of persons, in fact, thousands of persons offering the same service. And to be successful on Fiverr at the moment, so you need to ask yourself, what are those gigs that have that can actually make you successful? And it boils down to the high in demand gigs but low competition gigs. I don't know if you get that clearly. Let me make it clear. You need a gig that is high in demand and is having low competition at the moment, so you can easily break through to this, into the system and start making sales as fast as possible. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm Francis Eze, and if this is your first time of coming to this channel, you're highly welcome. And I will indulge you to like this video, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon so that whenever I drop hot content like this on how to make money online, you will be among the first to be notified. And if you are a returning viewer already, I assume you've liked this video, you've subscribed, and you've clicked the bell notification icon, so you're highly welcome. So back in the days when Fiverr used to be what it used to be, you could come on the platform, set your profile, do your gig description, upload your gig videos or pictures or images and start making good money. But that was then. Right now, it's much more difficult for you to even have a head start. Even experienced Fiverrs witness serious difficulty making sustainable sales at the moment. Not to talk of newbies that are coming into the system. Okay, and that makes you to ask, or it will make you to ask, how do you actually break through and start making as much sales and as much money as possible on Fiverr, be it as a beginner or as an experienced freelancer on Fiverr. And once you ask this question, it takes you down to the major question, which is, what are those gigs that could give you these results? And the gigs that are going to give you these results are what I call the high in demand and low competition gig. You need to find a gig that has so many persons looking for it, and on the other side, it has low competition. So you don't want to focus on gigs that have high competition, because for you to even rank on the platform is going to be very, very difficult. But don't worry, because in this video I'm going to list out 9 high in demand and low competition Fiverr gigs which you can start to render the services right now and start making good amount of money weekly or monthly on Fiverr. Okay, and without wasting much of your time, the first gig or service is Project 24 blog post and research method. I know you might not have heard of Project 24. It's an online platform where content creators, bloggers, and YouTube creators are being taught how to create content using a certain format, and that format is known to make their content rank better and higher on the internet or on the Google platform. Okay, so many persons that are content creators or individuals that have blogs and all that, at the moment they are looking for those that can put out their blog posts or write their blog posts and other content using this format. As a matter of fact, if you go to Fiverr to check up on this particular gig or service, they are not up to 800 listing at the point of making this video. Okay, so the next one is Spotify banner. I'm not going to take time explaining all these. All what this video covers is for me to list them out. You go and do your due diligence, because there are lots and lots of work you need to do, because these gigs, you need to actually learn how to render them. They're not popular gigs or services. They're actually new in the system, and you need to learn more. This video, if I try to explain everything on this video, is going to take super long, and whereby it's not something you are aware of. you may find it boring, and you may not want to continue with the video. So just get the list, and whichever one that resonates with you, go out there, make more research, and start offering those services on Fiverr. So like I said earlier, the next one is Spotify banner. The third one is Discord PFP. Discord PFP. You may know about Discord, but you need to look out for that PFP so you understand better. The fourth one is gaming montage. Okay, and the fifth one is skyscraper techniques. So these are the things you need to go and check up for yourself. Okay, and the sixth one is domain research, especially expired domain research. There is high demand for that. If you go on Fiverr to search this, you are going to see that the listing is quite less than what you used to. In fact, one of the gigs here has as little as 63 listings when I checked it out before making this video. So this is for you to go and do your due diligence. I'm not going to mention the gig, but go and do your due diligence and get to know the particular gig, because if you're able to be among the first to be reckoned with on this gig, then you have as much money to make and you have as much returning customers as possible. So that could be a way for you to revive your Fiverr account and start making those sales day in, day out. Okay, so the next one, which is the seventh one, is Valerians Thumbnails. Okay, Valerians Thumbnails, very important. So check it out. The eighth one is WhatsApp stickers. Though that sounds very funny, and you as Nigerians, I know most of us will know how to design these WhatsApp stickers easily with the help of software and all that, because we want to put up some funny memes as stickers when we chat with our friends and all that. Funny enough, there are many persons out there who want so many images to be used as WhatsApp stickers, but they don't have the time to do it, or they don't know how to do it. So this is another high in demand and low competition service to be offered out there on Fiverr. And the reason for the low competition is because many persons think that virtually everybody know how to do this. You understand? So on to the last one, which is the ninth one. That's Clubhouse bio. Like I said earlier, go and check these Fiverr gigs out, the 9 of them. See the one that resonates well with you, and create gigs on this. In fact, as a matter of fact, you could create gigs on more than 1 or more than 3 or 4 of these niches or gigs of service that I presented to you right now, so you can maximize your earning potential. Check them out, create the gigs. Try to increase your chances by, if you're picking a niche, you can actually create variant gigs under that particular niche, so that whichever way a customer searches for that particular service, he can get right to you, and from there you start making your sales, start getting those sweet 5-star reviews, and start getting returning sales, so that whenever you open your Fiverr account, you always see that line that gives you joy, or that give all of us joy, which is orders in queue. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 orders in queue. So having mentioned these 9 high demand and low competition Fiverr gigs, it's now left for you to go and do your due diligence, get to work. And also let me let you know this. These gigs are actually new to the system. Like I mentioned earlier, some of these gigs, or one of these gigs actually, is just 63 listings, and it's having tons and tons of requests. In fact, when you get to that gig, there are so many persons that are offering that service have orders in queue. As at the time I checked, out of that 60 listings, about 26 or 27 had orders in queue. Okay, so don't sleep on it. Get to work. And if you are not on Fiverr and you wish to come on Fiverr and start rendering the services, I made a video in this channel. So just scroll down, check out the other videos. I made a video on how you can get started on Fiverr as fast as possible, even as a newbie. And also, I made a video on how you can get the things that you have to do to get your first sales on Fiverr. as fast as possible so that you can kickstart on a very right foot and enjoy your journey as a freelancer. So thank you so much for being with me up to this point. And if you've not liked this video, kindly like it, subscribe, and click that bell notification icon so that whenever I drop content like this, you'll be among the first to be notified. Thanks for watching and see you next time.